I feel like I really want to, keep pushing. Like you said, I see my friends here who are playing Champions League, winning the big trophies. You only get one career. And at the end of your career, you want to look back by what you've won and the biggest games you've played in. And I'm really ambitious and, I really want to do that.
Declan Rice puts Man United on red alert with one career transfer statement. Declan Rice has told reporters you only get one career after declaring his interest to play in the Champions League in the near future, dropping his biggest transfer hint yet. Rice, 23, is one of England's most important players and has started all 3 of their World Cup games to date. The likes of Chelsea and Manchester United are interested in signing the West Ham captain, who has 18 months left on his existing deal. West Ham can extend Rice's contract by a further 12 months if they wish. Manager David Moyes has previously suggested it would take an offer in excess of £150 million to sign the midfielder, but he remains determined to play in the Champions League. But it now seems Rice will be looking for a big money move in 2023. Rice was asked if he wanted to play in Europe's premier competition at a press conference on Thursday. "Yeah, 100% I want to play in the Champions League," replied the Englishman. "For the last 2 or 3 years I've been saying that. I've been playing consistently well for my club and I feel like I really want to keep pushing. I see my friends here who are playing Champions League and competing for big trophies. You only get one career and at the end of it you want to look back at what you've won and the biggest games you've played in. I really want to do that." West Ham are desperate to keep hold of Rice, but earlier this year, the midfielder turned down the offer of a new 8-year contract worth £83 million. Chelsea have been long-term suitors, but every big Premier League club covets Rice's signature. United would break the bank for Rice but need to ensure they qualify for Champions League football. And even though he already has Rodri and Calvin Phillips, Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola is a long-term admirer. Liverpool would also be in the hunt but might not have the financial muscle of the 2 Manchester clubs. Rice is more likely to be playing in the Championship than the Champions League if he stays at West Ham. Moyes' side are just a point above the relegation zone and their results need to improve in the new year if they're to remain a Premier League club. The Hammers are expected to rally in 2023 and secure safety, but qualifying for the Champions League is a tall order. There are just 4 spots available and United, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal and Newcastle all boast greater budgets. Rice's best chance of playing in the Champions League is leaving West Ham and joining a so-called Big Six club. Those clubs are rich, but it's hard to imagine any of them £150 into the Hammers for Rice. As such, he may have to run down his contract. The first thing to say is that he is not for sale, said Moyes in April. If you are interested, well, it will be north of that. £100 was cheap last summer. £150 just now would be minimum, but he is not for sale. There are only certain clubs that could even consider it. Rice's situation has been compared to Harry Kane's. City tried to sign Kane from Tottenham in the summer of 2021, but Spurs refused due to his lengthy contract. "We have got Declan on the best part of a 3.5-year contract," added Moyes. Just like Tottenham have got Kane on a contract, they control what happens. In other news, Harry Maguire ruthlessly mocked in African Parliament as MP uses man at ace for comparison. A member of the Ghanaian Parliament has ruthlessly mocked Harry Maguire as he compared his country's vice president to the Manchester United star. Isaac Adongo is a member of Parliament aligned to the opposition National Democratic Congress Party. The chamber began debating the 2023 budget on Wednesday, with the NDC alleging that the economy had been mishandled by the ruling New Patriotic Party, and as way to attack the NPP's Mahamudu Bawumia, who serves as vice president and was formerly deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Adongo brought up Maguire. The defender has experienced a brutal loss of form for United, which Adongo highlighted. Here is the video.
Call Maguire, who was playing for Manchester United. Harry Maguire is a defender. He was tackling everybody and throwing his bodies everywhere, that he was seen as the best defender in the world. Manchester United went and bought him. He became the biggest threat at the center of Manchester United's defense, tackling Manchester players and giving assists to opponents. Mr. Speaker, when even the opponents failed to score, Maguire will score for them. Mr. Speaker, you remember in this country we also had an economic Maguire. This economic Maguire went to Malata market and were clapping, saying that this man is the best in managing foreign currency. The same economic Maguire was roaming at Central University, delivering lectures on how to restore the value of the city. Mr. Speaker, when we gave this Maguire the opportunity to be at the center of our defense, he became the risk of our own goal. Dr. Momia, our economic Maguire, is now tackling all the fundamentals of our economy and destroying all of them.